Hello everybody, this is Chris the Master 4. Welcome back to Let's Play Doki Literature Club. And in this episode we're going to share our poems to these 3 people that existed, totally not 4. And I have a special guest with you because, you know, fuck me and my pussy ass face.
He can't handle the game. It's terrifying him.
Shut up. You can quiet yourself. Who are you for people who don't know?
This guy! I don't know why you would give that voice a name.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna be using
that
all
fucking
episode.
You doing that the whole fucking audio test. It's plugged in.
It's like half plugged in. You're fucking weird.
It's because this is falling down.
Then don't let the bridge fall down. Like you let your friends from the ceiling.
It's not like it matters in the grand scheme of things. Anyway, so
I have no knowledge of this game aside from what he told me 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I just basically caught him up to speed with what just happened.
He showed me a picture of a hanging girl.
Yeah. Yes.
That is it.
Well, I showed you the glitchiness to some
too.
extent too. Like the glitchiness is really the thing because it kept me on edge the whole goddamn last episode.
Anyway.
Alright. Also, the second episode will have come out yesterday by the time this is being recorded, and
don't date the video or anything.
I just want to say that I loved Rob's comment on Natsuki, where she's just basically female Fuyuhiko. And apparently I gave her a female Fuyuhiko voice, so we're gonna share a poem with her.
Can't wait.
Alright, I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. Probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. I think I might side with her, honestly. Oh yeah, she also fucking turned into a shy guy because of the glitches for a split second. Also, there's this one line, I think it's up early here. Yeah, okay.
Oh god,
yeah,
what the hell happened there?
Here's some of the glitches that happened. That was when she was
What
a shy
language was
guy.
that?
That's when she was a shy guy, that's when that happened.
So she turned into Mikon?
Well, it's like there was darkness that was constantly flickering around her face. Where is it? So basically, there's a part where she says "freaking Monica" when she's talking about her manga, but like Monica, I think changed the text because it was in like super bold text, and it said "fucking Monica." It was so fucking funny.
Oh, yeah. Sounds awesome.
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, what? Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
She is just male Fuyuhiko. I agree.
Yeah? Then what was the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I could be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You were supposed to... Oh, I think this is the same text as before. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, that's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And then you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
When can you write poems?
Oh yeah, before every time you share your poems, you're supposed to like click keywords that fit your favorite character.
Oh, no, I meant when do you write poems ever in real life?
I've written poems before.
When? I've never seen them. That's why
I don't write. I used to write them a lot when I was younger. I don't write them often now.
I'm just picturing you writing like roses are red, violets are blue. Like just 20 of those in a sound. Like,
I'm glad you think that highly of me.
Well, no, you said when you were little, so I was just assuming.
Roses are red, violets are blue.
Like a really small.
Flowers are neat, and you are too.
I pictured really like not even like a younger version, just you, but shrunk down as like a 6-year-old size writing poems.
Oh.
So I don't know what you look like when you were 6, so I don't have a mental image for it. So we just shrunk your body.
Facebook has plenty of those, believe me. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that I don't have to go announcing in the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Hold up. Is her poem going to be different? Only because Monica will make me if I don't. No, it's the same poem.
Monkeys can climb.
So this is her first poem.
Horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Yes, this is the first poem Natsuki ever shared with me.
That's great. I like it. It's all about things doing things.
Mm-hmm.
And it rhymes.
Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it.
I liked it.
I like it. I'll just have the character reiterate what he said to her already. What? Just be honest. I am.
Here's now an announcer. I liked it. You're not even in this game.
Who the hell are you?
Disembodied voice.
Yeah. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves?
Who the fuck says it has to be sophisticated writing?
There's actually,
high school. Like...
I mean, I know a few of my high school. I mean, I never took any courses in high school, but I know people who did, and it's basically that, from what I gathered. Like,
I mean, I didn't take courses in it, but from what the school encouraged, it didn't seem like they were saying you have to put out sophisticated ass works of art.
Well, I think it's like a very, like,
uptight school.
Sure. I mean, it's Japan. I wouldn't be surprised.
Insinuating the Japanese schools are way more intense? Because you'd be absolutely right.
I must thrust into the air every time I speak.
I didn't though. I just projected my voice every time I spoke.
Yeah, but you kept jumping in your chair.
I always jump in my chair. I'm hyper as fuck.
Welcome, brother.
To what?
I don't know. Your writing style shouldn't, and didn't make your message any less valid. We're starting off good. Yeah, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling it did in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
You skipped the line.
I did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, didn't you?
Didn't you? The line was, did you?
Shut up. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with her last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, let's talk to Yuri.
Is Yuri the British one?
Yes. Yeah, oh yeah, by the way, you're voicing her as British girl.
It's just Kirumi, yeah? Oh, it's perfect.
Oh, everything's fun.
The mic's totally not just destroying everything.
Oh. Yeah, no, so
it's going to be Kurumi's voice.
Yeah.
But with more emotion, baby.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I thought you did more emotion, baby?
I said maybe.
More emotion, baby.
More emotion.
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just so used to reading the protagonist line.
I know you are! From that game that we shouldn't mention totally. Actually,
I'm just making sure.
Who knows?
I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's
Did I just raise my voice?
Actually, no! Your voice actually went softer that time. So no, you did not raise your voice.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, when I first played this game, she was basically best girl. Until I found out that I actually like Sayori more. And then she died! So...
Spoilers for the other episodes if you're starting with this one for some reason.
Yeah, why would you start with this episode?
Because some people are weird.
Right.
Anyway.
Yuri blushes.
That's not what it says!
I mean, she is blushing, but she buries her face in her hand. I can read today. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gone anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I didn't really notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them.
Yeah.
I think the most noticeable thing I can't freaking read the text. It's the pink background.
Yeah, it's a little.
I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together.
I'm not sure... Wait a second.
So basically, they pick a topic that doesn't fit the style, and they, like, force them to work together.
I guess.
The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. It's like trying to write a haiku in iambic pentameter.
Oh!
It weakens both parts of it.
Okay, I see.
That's basically what she's saying.
Wow, so she fucking hates my story.
She's saying that she noticed that you forced two things that shouldn't go together to go together.
Oh my god, damn it. Because I was trying... Oh my god, that's weird. Because that's not what she said before. Pretty sure that's not what she said before.
You can go back and look later.
No, I know for a fact that's not what... Because she was talking about, like, how expressive and detailed
So changing your poem changes the reactions.
Because it was more towards her that time. But this time it's more towards Natsuki.
So she doesn't like it as much. Because it's forcing things that don't work together.
God damn it.
You know, gangsters and poetry.
Because gangsters can't write poems.
Nope.
That's a fact of life, apparently.
Nope.
Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. I don't even think I read the last line. Yeah, once Yuri finds her train of thoughts, as if her demeanor totally changes. Yeah.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. It's not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together. I can't read correctly because of this background's really throwing my reading off. It's not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and anything new and trying new things. Anything new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Okay, this might be similar text. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Nope.
Yep, this is the same poem as before.
I can't read that because it's in cursive and I can't read it.
Alright, I'll read it to you. It says, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back.
It's a good thing you read that, because I read that second line as bitchin'.
Bitch!
My hair is flowing in the glow. Bitchin'.
bitchin'.
And it would have
Some bitchin' hair.
It would have ruined the entire thing.
Oh, a little bit.
It already did, so.
I mean, it's fine. You already read the poem.
I'm sorry I have such a terrible handwriting.
Yeah, no, this is the same text. What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. Which is untrue, because I do... Whatever.
Shut the fuck up.
I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Huh? That's a relief.
I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
What?
I forgot how random this comes out of nowhere.
Where the fuck did this conversation come
I
from?
forgot that came out
Talking
of
about
nowhere.
poems and they just, are you into ghosts?
Yeah.
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Chris.
Because Chris is a dumbass. Sometimes. Sometimes. Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all.
Then why did it take me a long time to read it if I glanced over it?
Because you misread it as bitchin' the first time.
That's what you misread it as.
Obviously, I'm just you now.
We're both me. Are we just Dragon Ball fused into one person? Is that how it is?
We have, like, awkwardness and social anxiety just combined.
But we both have social anxiety, so it would just be tenfold.
Yes, that's why it's worse. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. That's not true. Lots of poets do that. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. I almost said it's only symbolic comparingly to a ghost.
That's a sentence and a half. I mean...
They do not always do more than just tell a simple story or paint a picture. There's this entire type of poem called spatial poetry, where you write describing an area from the closest to you to the farthest away.
That's what Sayori did.
That's literally a type of poem.
But I think I made mention of the fact that, like, Natsuki's more, like, straight, simple, and to the point poetry. Yuri is more descriptive and elegant poetry.
There's also poetry that tells short stories. It's called Shel Silverstein's poetry.
Yeah.
Literally, each one tells a goddamn story.
And Sayori's was setting up a scene and, like, reveling in that scene.
Oh, you mean the dead girl?
Yes, the dead girl. Thanks for reminding me that she's dead.
I mean, you were about to find out when this conversation ended anyway. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
You were right the first time.
I didn't know if it was me reading it or not, because I can't read, don't worry. And soon to be left with nothing. Is she fucking referencing someone who's not here?
I don't know. That's a lot more solemn putting
Living
it
in the
way.
past of, like, the prior save.
Ugh. Oh yeah, no, and then the main character acts as if Sayori doesn't exist, because Monica kind of led it towards her and all the other ones. I didn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you. She's dead next. I'm calling it. I'm just calling it.
Shut up. Alright, Monica. Hi, Chris!
Oh god, you're doing the valley.
Having a good time so far? Yeah, welcome to this.
Oh.
Yeah.
I meet you.
No. There's a reason I didn't mention her at all. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do together,
That says do better.
Do better? Wait.
It said do better, not do together.
You're right. You're correct. It did say better. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. And I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Chris. We're all embarrassed today, you know. But that's the sort of barrier we all need to learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Has the fucking head bob.
I wish we could record that. Just the motions we just did.
We can always do it in post.
Nope.
I like it, Chris. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. Oh, gee whiz!
Oh, gee whiz, Rick!
Oh, jeez, Rick! No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. Oh, no, she's on to me. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll clean you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her any lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Oh yeah, there's also when she was talking about...
What?
Natsuki at some point was talking about manga and just like not having a lot of people to talk about it with, and she said at one point, it's like, I don't even know what my dad would do if he found it. And then replaying that scene, I'm pretty sure Monica added in bold text, is like, my dad will fucking kill me if he sees this.
Oh great.
So I don't even know if any of it's real or not, or if she's just fucking with me.
She's just fucking with you, probably.
But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. This is new text. She didn't talk about this before. Oh, you know why? Because I think she was talking about Sayori last time. Maybe. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know?
Okay.
Oh, fuck you, game.
Okay.
So, just trying to look on the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't always mean I feel that way, you know? I see. Let's read it then. This, I think...
Oh my god.
This is a different poem. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on a flat sheet of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallow my fears. I brandish my pen. Shing! Brandishing your pen does not mean pulling it out like a sword. It means fucking doing this! And dropping your phone alongside it. So this is different. So, does she feel this way? Does she feel like there's someone chasing her? And that the only way to escape is literally by making poems?
She has the death note.
Then she would have written someone's name if that was the case.
How do you know she didn't?
What?
How do you know she didn't? After she finished this poem, she's like, I got the death note over here. Write down the poem, and then... whoosh. Just don't worry about it. Don't question it.
The poem itself? So what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. I'm sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. What a story, Mark. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines.
When performed out loud, it can be really powerful, especially when a Vagal is saying it!
Yeah, then why didn't you just fucking read it to us so you could emphasize what you wanted to emphasize and not emphasize what you didn't want to emphasize? But you made us read it so it didn't get more powerful.
Because video game logic!
I bit my fucking mouth.
As opposed to your tongue or cheek, your entire mouth!
I bit my... Shut up. What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
Oh no. An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous when I talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress.
This is true. This is true.
I'm pretty sure I made reference to that before, and someone literally telling me basically that.
It's true.
This line specifically.
Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later.
That's how you do it.
Another way to think about that is this. If you keep the pen on the same point for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
That's how I do it when I write poems. Because I do that all the time.
I'm really bad at that with stories.
Or
Because
for Dungeons and Dragons writing, I do that too.
I'm really
I just write down shit and then.
I'm really bad at that with stories because No.
This music is cool.
No. It was
Why?
warped for a second.
Did it?
It warped for a second. That's why I stopped.
I didn't hear it.
It's fine now, but in the beginning of it was warped because like I
didn't hear it.
It was warped for a second. That's why I stopped.
I wasn't
talking.
listening for it.
I fucking pick up on that shit. That was the same song that played when Sayori died. Like the warped like intro to that song. So I'm on edge again. Guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. It was always a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh.
Who says I sigh?
Because he's telling the story. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. What are you writing? My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
Oh god.
What's with this language?
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute?
Oh yeah, she also hates being called cute.
Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but you really didn't come out nice at all.
Oh wait, this is when they fight.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
But Sayori broke it up last time. I think.
Fuck, yes, you're breaking it up this time.
I don't know, but I think Monica is, and she's gonna do something about it.
If I was looking for any suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Chris did too. So based on that, I'll give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. So basically, fuck off.
Translation, fuck you, I write how I write.
And I'm better than you, because I've been doing it longer. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Chris liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh?
I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I...
This fucking music.
You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Chris appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose booth magically grew a size bigger as soon as Chris started showing up. Because again, that's how logic works.
That's how
when a dude comes into your classroom, your tits just grow. They just fucking expand.
What if you're like the only girl in a class with like 20 boys?
Prepare for the balloons to fly.
You walk in, just.
I like to imagine it's more of a slow growth. Like,
nope, it's just rapid.
And it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and then flying away.
It waits till the last person walks in and then just
knocks out like 5 people in front of her.
Sits in the back row and just goes to the front row.
And then she'd be immediately weighed down because, of course, the boots are too heavy.
Nah, the desks are all holding it up. And the backs of the people in front of her.
She should be knocking some students out then, if that was the case.
That's not her voice.
Oh no, Sonya's here too!
Sonya's here now! Natsuki?
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't...
We have to say it at the same time.
This doesn't involve you! Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. Oh fuck! It's glitching! You really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch!
Edgy?
Oh no.
Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
The song dang way too fast. See? Just saying that proves my point! Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality by just dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
You're turning into Stamper.
I am.
Well, be careful. You might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Shit!
Jesus.
Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
Yes, because they keep going, because they already didn't stop them.
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Wait, what? Yeah, go on. Let Chris hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. So Yuri turned towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here.
Chris.
The fucking song!
She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
What? Wait, what? Go back and can you read that?
I couldn't.
No! Why? Who do you pick? Who are you gonna pick?
I can't. I literally can't check.
I know. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Whose poem did you like better? I don't know. I don't have an option. I want to read the dialogue.
I don't know what it said.
No. I see why you get creeped out by this, but it's not that bad.
No. Well, okay. When I never saw before.
You're talking to a person who's played like every horror.
Exactly.
This is not that bad.
This would have put me on edge, and I would have just been like, "Oh, god damn it!"
So you still have to pick.
Natsuki, Yuri. Sure.
Can you even click her?
I can't. Oh no, it's getting bigger.
What happens if you click Yuri now? Oh, it just keeps getting bigger.
It keeps getting bigger.
Does it matter who you click? Does it matter?
Why? Why are you trying to make me pick? Fucking.
Who do you like better? Oh, he's gonna cut the other ones. Oh!
It wants me to pick Natsuki. Ah! Monica, get out of my way!
No one asked you to disturb this. I like how she's just standing in front of him.
Oh, and she did that before too.
Hey, Chris. Why don't we step outside for a bit? Okay? Sorry about that.
Oh, that wasn't actually... That was your mental breakdown happening over who you sided with. And she's just like, nope, let's avoid this confrontation and leave. That's what that was. That wasn't a... That was just like, it was going to force you to pick. And they were going to keep arguing.
Hang on a
It's
second.
just like...
Hang on a second.
Can you read that dialogue?
No.
You
because
can't-
you know why? Because the blackout text isn't what's put in the history. That's a one-time thing.
Oh, so you should basically just fucking find a way to read it next time.
Oh, this was the character speaking, but then Monica spoke over it, and I don't know how.
Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling.
Yeah, remember Sayori stopped it like instantly, like before. It was like right.
Oh, wait, what the fuck? What did you just do?
What?
You saw that too, right?
I did. I was trying to fucking show you that they stopped around the talk when she was talking about her.
Yeah,
breasts.
I don't care.
Oh my god.
I don't care. You can just tell me they stopped at that point.
They did. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to just be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, that's fine. That's what you want
That's
me to
what
say.
you want.
I'd be happy to spend more time with you instead.
Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Yeah, because that's what she would do at this point.
She got slapped.
No, I think she's just crying. She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done.
I like how you're gonna just go back in now.
Really?
Like, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
She's rocking back and forth in her desk with palms on her forehead.
Just
Oh
like-
no.
I didn't mean it. I didn't
Yuri?
mean it. I did.
Oh god.
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
Chris, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow.
Damn it.
Oh no! No!
I think it's wherever.
Completely!
Monica, I fucking swear to God.
Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something. But she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little longer.
I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll just wait for you to be done.
Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today.
It kind of sounds like you don't want me to be around for something, Yuri.
It's not like that at all. It's not like that. It's just
It's not that.
I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Chris. It would just be embarrassing with you listening.
I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble.
Uh,
What the fuck? I have to read that!
Are we making another poem?
Next time we write another poem!
I'm not sure what the hell's going on.
We're making another poem! Nothing happened! Don't worry about it!
It's fine!
Don't worry about it! We're just making a new poem next time!
Okay.
So, for any of you who are even still here, thank you guys for watching, and next time on Let's Play Doki Doki Literature Club...
confused.
Good! As am I.
I'm not creeped out, I'm just confused.
We'll see you guys later, and we'll write another poem. Take care, and have a lovely, glitched-filled day.